From her wild days of partying and dancing on tables to her wholesome lifestyle as a new parent, here's the real reason why Katy Perry is sober. How does someone go from singing hit songs about dancing on tabletops and taking too many shots to starting a family and promising to quit drinking until at least this summer? Well, you might be surprised to hear the answer is her partner. That's right, Katy and long-term partner Orlando Bloom are both on the wagon. This past March, Katy revealed that she and Bloom made a 3-month pact to abstain from alcohol. And it might be hard for fans to imagine considering the fact that for years they watched her dance on tables in music videos and listened to her sing about wild nights out gone awry. But last month, at a cocktail event in New York City, Katy openly admitted that she wanted to quit drinking and planned to take her pact with Orlando very seriously. I'm happy to report that Katy's now more than 5 weeks sober and plans to stick to her promise to her beau and baby daddy. But this isn't the first time we've heard Katy get fed up with her own bad habits. So when did her sobriety journey begin? Most of us recognize her as the superstar who gave us hits like Roar and Last Friday Night, upbeat anthems that glamorize drinking and behaving badly. And since 2008, Katy's lived the life she often sings about, touring, performing, and partying like there's no tomorrow. But it's taken a toll on her. Addictions clearly played a major role in Perry's life, and she's never been shy about admitting it. She's talked about seeing her loved ones, like her ex-husband Russell Brand, battle addiction, and she even wrote a song about it. On her 2010 album, Teenage Dream, track 6, titled Circle the Drain, explores her experience of watching Brand suffer from his own addiction and excuses. On the track, Katy even talks about him becoming a stereotype that even Brand himself would despise. It makes me wonder if Bloom was starting to feel like Katy was heading down the same dead-end road as her ex-husband. Back in 2013, Katy also sang about wanting to escape her personal demons on the final track of her album Prism in By the Grace of God. But these songs and their stories are part of the singer's past. So why is she talking about getting sober again now? If you're a true Katy Perry fan, you'll know that she's previously shared her history of drug and alcohol use with the media. Back in 2017 is when Katy first opened up about her past battles with substance abuse, admitting that she relied on substances to cope with her career and personal life pressures. Did you know that she even considered suicide at one point? After a decade in the music industry, fans are hoping that things are different now, and they hope she has the motivation to stick to a new healthy lifestyle. Or will Katy feel like a plastic bag, drifting through the wind with the tempting vice of a drink? With the help of her loving partner and her own determination, I certainly hope not. Katy's trying to be an inspiration to others and a great mother to her daughter, 2-year-old Daisy Dove, which is the real reason Perry's finally sober. It's clear from past music and interviews that addiction has played a major role in her life. And after her 2017 album, Witness, was a flop with critics and fans, the singer endured a lengthy battle with depression. She admitted that she felt lucky she did not turn to drugs, despite having some pretty dark days. According to Katy, what saved her from those dark days was a lot of support from Bloom, even before their new 3-month pact. Back in 2020, Katy said that Bloom told her they'd pull the poison out of each other and hold each other accountable. But just how much poison might be inside Katy Perry? Well, we can't be too sure, but she's admitted to self-medicating with drugs and alcohol to cope with anxiety and depression, and the toll that being famous has on her upbeat, carefree persona throughout her dark and depressive days. If we know all of these intimate details about Katy because she's shared them with the media, you'd think Bloom knows even more. And he's still supporting and loving her throughout her journey. The couple first got together in 2016 and have been trying to make each other better ever since. After welcoming their baby girl, Daisy Dove Bloom, in 2020, you can see why Katy would want to make a real and lasting commitment to sobriety. In the past, she's gone in and out of phases with drinking, and sometimes being really focused, but sometimes not. Maybe this wishy-washy style of commitment is what motivated her to bring her partner in on the pact. Now, She's feeling happier and healthier and admits that she can't drink like she's 20 anymore at the age of 38, even if she wanted to. So she's not only sober for herself, but for her relationship, her family, and us. And if that wasn't enough, Katy's been able to include her fans in her sobriety journey. Last year, Katy launched a line of non-alcoholic drinks and admitted that drinking alcohol during the week would leave her feeling out of the presence game for the next few days after, and that she needed something to help balance out her alcoholic consumption. Enter De Soi, Perry's own solution to not waking up with a hangover on a Wednesday, something she says she's simply too old to do anymore. De Soi is a line of sparkling, ready-to-drink beverages with natural herbs and, of course, no alcohol. Recently, while at a tempting New York City curated cocktail event with her fellow American Idol judges, Perry joked about having to stay sober because of her pact with Bloom. And even though she fake cried and whined that she wanted to quit at the event, when prodded by American Idol co-star Luke Bryan, she insisted that she made a promise, making it clear that she will not be caught slipping up anytime soon. During the swanky evening, Katy opted to sip on her mocktail instead of alcohol, and even shared with the crowd how to make it. Overall, Katy's journey to sobriety has been a bumpy one, and she admits that sometimes she's been less serious about her commitment than others. So will this time be different? Well, I hope so. And it seems like Orlando certainly hopes so too, since he's the one holding her to her 3-month commitment. Maybe the secret to her lasting sobriety will be having a famous heartthrob actor holding her hand through the tough times. Oh, if we could all be so lucky. Even if you're skeptical that Katy will pull it off, you have to admit that with all she's been through, her commitment to staying sober, whether for 12 weeks, 12 months, or forever, is really inspiring. Maybe the couple will show us all that true love can take Katy from last Friday night to a respectable mother, partner, and pop singer. Something tells me Katy will prove to us all that no matter how bumpy the road is, you can make it to your destination with the right support system. With the help of her loved ones, her own determination, and a few alcohol-free cocktails, we might just find that Katy can stay sober for longer than only the next 3 months. Whether she's simply counting down the days or ready to commit the rest of her life without liquor. Let's raise a glass of sparkling water to Katy and wish her continued success in her sober journey. Considering the tremendous success she's already achieved in life before the age of 40, Katy strikes me as the can accomplish whatever you put your mind to type, and I'm guessing the same will apply to her sobriety. Fans are comforted knowing that she has a strong support system, which makes sobriety easier to achieve than going at it alone. So, from her wholesome lifestyle as a new parent to her wild days of partying and dancing on tables, this was the real reason Katy Perry is sober.